It is day 14 of a government shutdown. The Senate is set to reconvene today and is expected to vote again on funding the government, but hope for progress is low. And that's because 7 times the Senate failed to pass the House-approved funding bill. House Republicans are reported to have a conference call later this morning as Speaker Mike Johnson keeps the House out of session for another week. CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small is not out of work for the next week. He is there giving us the latest and has some details. Taurean, great to see you. I just want to quickly play for our viewers sound from President Trump as he was on Air Force One coming back to the U.S. discussing negotiations. Let's listen to that.
I talk to him all the time. John Thune's been great, and Mike has been great. Speaker, he's been great. Those two guys have done a great job. But we're dealing with a bunch of radical left lunatics that have lost an election in a landslide.
There it is, blame being thrown both ways. So where do prospects for a fix stand this morning?
Yeah, it appears that shutdown stalemate arrow continues without conversation actively happening between the parties behind the scenes. It looks like both sides have opted for these more public shamings of the other sides. Democrats maintaining that their only goal here is to center health care around conversations of keeping or reopening the government. They're looking to expand health care subsidies set to sunset at the end of the year, which could mean for millions of Americans, their premiums could skyrocket next year. Democrats are also saying that they want to ensure that the president wouldn't rescind or pare back any changes that they make in this continuing resolution through a process known as rescissions. We saw that, and they before with around the time that they were looking to push through the One Big Beautiful Bill, and Democrats are saying they just want to create guardrails to ensure that won't happen. Republicans, however, are saying we were here in March. You guys went along with us to pass through what they're calling a clean continuing resolution, keep funding levels at the current level in order to have thorough conversation about appropriations. And again, with House Speaker Mike Johnson refusing to bring the House back, it's unlikely we'll see any movement if the Senate is unable to pass through their resolution.
And meanwhile, Taurean, folks who are visiting the nation's capital and want to see some of the best museums cannot because the Smithsonian shut its doors due to lack of funding. However, people in the military apparently will get paid this week. So what determines who will get paid as this grinds on?
Yeah, funds ran out this weekend, so inopportune time for visitors to be in D.C. looking to head out to the Smithsonian's, also to the National Zoo, another casualty in this. But we know that the president has authorized the Department of Defense to appropriate unobligated funds for research and development, about $8 billion that the administration says it's identified for that. The question is about legality. Jim Hines, the congressman from Connecticut, was on Face the Nation this weekend talking about that, whether or not it's legal, because, Errol, as you know, Congress holds the power of the purse.
That's exactly right. Taurean Small with the latest. Thank you so much.